A very good morning, one and to all. Today we'll start with our lecture number 16, module 3. In this lecture, we are going to the concept viruses and worms. In previous lecture, we are going to the concept which is related to the keyloggers and spyware. Before going to this lecture, for the lecture series Cyber Security and Laws video lecture series, if you do not subscribe my channel, please subscribe it, share it, like it. Okay, so today we'll start with the concept of virus and worms. So let us go. So in this lecture we have introduced the concept of viruses and worms, how they are protected, how they are functioning, then their types. Also, we introduced the concept of Trojan horse and backdoors. So first, we are going to the concept of viruses. Computer virus is a program that can infect the legitimate programs by modifying them into include the possibility involve copy of itself. So it is a virus is a computer program which that can be infected a legitimate program by modifying them to include possibility involve the copy itself. Viruses spread themselves without the knowledge or permission of the user. So victims are not aware about the virus is spread in this operating system or personal computer in mobile or any devices, any communication devices basically. Contains the malicious instructions. Virus can start on event drive infect, time driven effect, or can occur in random manner. So this is about the virus. So viral cases can take place some actions when it enter to systems. So what are the actions to be taken by the viruses? Like display a message to promote an action which may set of the virus, delete the files inside the system into virus is entered, scramble the data on hard disk. It may be delete the files inside the system, cause erotic screen behavior, or halt the system, means your personal computer, replicate themselves to propagate further harm. So these are the some actions which is to be taken by the viruses, or we can say that the what are the threats which is to be shown by the viruses. Then how the virus will be spread? So virus can be spread through internet, through standalone computer system, or through the local network. So this is an pictorial view. We can say that the virus spread through internet. So virus is intentionally uploaded to an internet server or distributed via email. Someone how virus gets downloaded onto computer unsuspecting user. So this the virus can be spread through the internet. This process will be seen. This arrow indicated the virus will be downloaded to this server, and this server will be downloaded to this system. This virus can be uploaded through the in a memory of a server. Then viruses can be spread through standalone system. In this case, the viruses infected disklet loaded to the microcomputer system and the hard disk infected. A clean disklet is loaded into infected microcomputer system and when removed, this display also now infected with the viruses. So this is a standalone. So virus can be entered through the disk or CD or pen drive. Third type, virus spread through the local network. Viruses are planned to eliminate the program code. Viruses are transmitted via data communication links to another node in the network. Virus propagates itself to other nodes of a network. So this is the third type. So viruses can be work through spread through internet, spread through standalone system, or spread through local networks. True virus can only spread from one system to another. A worm spread itself automatically to other computers through network by exploiting the security vulnerabilities. So that is the difference between virus and worms. We also see the difference between what is meant by virus and what is meant by worms. So we can further define what is meant by viruses and what is meant by worms. Better understanding, we are compare some parameters. So different types of viruses: stealth virus, self-modified virus, encryption with the variable key virus, polymorphic code virus, metamorphic code virus. These are the types of the viruses. Then worms. The types of the worms are email worms, instant messaging worms, internet worms, RIC worms, file sharing or network worms. Then spread of the mode needs to host program to spread. So self without user intervention. So here some support will be required to the virus to spread, and worms do not support for the spreading itself. So what is it? A computer virus is a software program that copy itself and infect the data or information without the user knowledge. However, to spread another computer, it knows to be host program that carries the virus. So some propagation or medium should be required for the viruses. A computer worm is a software program self-replicating in a nature which spread through the network. It can send copies through network with or without user intervention. So it do not require a host program. So it cannot require a channel. It can be spread itself. Inception. The creeper virus was considered as a first known virus. It was spread through ARPANET in 1970. It spread through the Telnex operating system user connected modem to dial out of remote computer and infected. The same worm originated from Shockwave Rider, science fiction novel published in 1975. John Rutner later researched the John F. Shaw or John A. Hub Xerox PARC published in paper. So worm propagams after the name of the adopted. So first worm which is to be prevalence. Over a 1 lakh known computer viruses have been there too. Not all have attacked the computers till up to 2005. Prevalence the viruses is very high as against the moderate prevalence of a worm. So number of viruses are more than the number of worms. So these are the very important difference. It will be asked in question 1 or in sub question 5 marks. So mostly to be remember these 5 points and how the difference between virus and worms. Then types of the viruses to be categorized. The categorized based on the attacks of various elements of the system. So first one is the boot sector virus. The boot sector virus we can define which infect the storage media on which the operating system is stored and which is used to start the computer system. Spread to another system when shared infected disk or pirated software are used. So that is the boot sector viruses. So this virus will be operated when any operating system or any operating system is booted first time or start the computer. Program virus active when the program files is executed, make the copy itself. That virus is called as a program virus. Now then we define multi-pirate virus. It is a hybrid of boot sector of a program virus. It infects the program files along with the boot record when it infected the program is active. So this is an activate when program files are to be active. Then stealth viruses. Stealth virus make itself, so detecting this type of virus, antivirus software also cannot be detected. Alter its file system and hide in the computer memory to remain the system undetected. The first computer virus named as Brain. So this is the stealth virus which cannot be detected any antivirus software. Then we go to the polymorphic virus. The polymorphic virus, it like as a chameleon that changes its virus signature, or we can say polymorphic means the binary pattern, it will be changes every time it spread through the system, multiples and infect a new file. Polymorphic generates a routines that can be linked with the existing virus. Generate are not viruses but purpose to hide the actual virus under the cloak polymorphism. So this type of virus will be changes every time its structure, and the main objective of this polymorphic virus to preserve its older version. For that it will be protect itself. Then microviruses. Many applications such as Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel which support the microvirus gets into victim computer, then every document issue provides becomes infected. This type of virus relatively new and may get slipped to the antivirus software if user does not have the most recent version installed in the system. So this type of virus will be entered when the system or any application like Microsoft Office, PowerPoint presentation, PDF reader, if you are not updated that time, this virus will be infected in your computer. Then ActiveX and Java control. So all the web browsers have a setting about ActiveX and Java control. We are mostly known that the web pages are in the form programming code from the Java. So these are the viruses will be open in a pop-up window when the system works. The certain functions such as enabling and disabling the pop-up window, downloading the files and sound which invite the threads to the computer system being targeted by the unwanted software floating in cyberspace. So these are the some types of viruses depending upon the classification under the attacks. Then go to the Trojan horses. Trojan horse is a program in which a malicious or harmful code is contained inside the apparently harmless programming or data such way it can be get control, cause harm. The get into system from number of ways including web browsing, email, software or download from the internet. So this is a path where the Trojan horse will be entered, and Trojan horse is a malicious or harmful code contained inside apparently harmless programming or data such way that it can be get control and cause harms. Trojan do not replicate themselves but they can equally destructive. So it has not property to replicate itself but equally destructive. So when Trojan horse enter into system, what are the symptoms or we can say threats will be appear? First, erase, overwrite or corrupt the data of one computer, help to spread another malware, deactivate or interface with the antivirus or firewall, allow to remove access to your computer, upload and download the files without the user knowledge, gather the email address and use them for the spam, slow down, restart or shut down the system, reinstall themselves after being disabled, disable task manager and control panels, copy the fake links, false website, display the porno sites, play sounds and videos, display images, log the keystroke to steal the information such as password and credit card number. So these are the symptoms when threats by the Trojan. So these are the, we can say that symptoms which is observed in computer that time we guess and that the Trojan will be enter in your system. Then classification of the Trojan. First one is a remote access Trojan. A remote access Trojan is a malware program that includes a backdoor administrative. A remote access Trojan is a malware program that includes the backdoor from the administrative control over the target computers. So that is called as a remote access Trojan. Then data sending Trojan. A data sending Trojan is a kind of Trojan virus that relays sensitive information back to its owner. This type of Trojan can be used to retrieve the sensitive data including credit card information, email address, password, instant messaging and contain the list of login files, etc. Then destructive Trojan. A destructive Trojan is a virus designed to destroy or delete the files. Destructive Trojan have more typical virus characteristics than other types of the Trojans. They do not have always result in a data theft. Proxy Trojan. Proxy Trojan is a virus which hijacks and turns the host computer into proxy server, part of the botnet from which the attacker can stage anonymous activities and attacks. Then FTP Trojan. The FTP Trojan is a special type of Trojan allowing to attacker to access the machine using FTP protocol. Generally, this type of Trojan virus which enter the system and undetected manner and access the all confidential data, thereby causing the trouble by compromising or exploiting the data. Then security software disabler Trojan. This type of Trojan horse is designed to stop or kill the security program such as antivirus program and firewalls without the knowledge of the user. This type of normally combined with the another type of Trojan as a payload. Then denial of service attack Trojan. The denial of service attack Trojan, this program developed to perform the denial of service attack which infect the victim's web addresses. The malware program sends the multiple requests from the victim's infected computer, forms a network with server other infected computer. It is strongly enforced an attack against the target addresses causing denial of service. So in this type of the service victims will be disabled to access the website or any network. Then backdoor Trojan. Backdoor Trojan give the hackers a malicious access to take a remote control over infected computers. They entitle the malicious hacker to work infected computer as per the malicious intentions. So these are the classification of Trojans which are basically on their types of attacks. Then go to the backdoors. This question will be asked in previous exam in Mumbai University. So it is very important exam point of view for the 10 marks or 5 marks. So must be noted. It means assess the computer program that bypass the security mechanism. Programmer use it for troubleshooting. Attacker often use the backdoor that they detect or install themselves as a part of exploit. Works in background and hides from the user. Most dangerous parasite, as it allows the malicious person to perform any possible action. Programmers sometimes leave such backdoor in their software diagnostic and troubleshooting the purpose. Attackers discover these undocumented features and use them. So attacker can be entered from the back doors and perform the illegal activities. So what are the attacker tools? So when attacker enter into system from backdoor, what actions to be taken by the attacker? Allows an attacker to create, delete, rename, copy or edit any file, change any system setting, alter the window registry, run, control or terminate the application, or install the arbitrary software. Second, to control computer hardware devices, modify related setting, shut down or restart computer without asking for the user permission, steal the sensitive personal information, log user activity, track the web browsing habits, record the keystrokes, send all gathered data to predetermined email addresses, infect the files, corrupt the installed application and damage entire system, distributed infected files to remove the computers and perform the attack against the attacker defined to remote host. Then install the hidden FTP server that can be used by the malicious person, degrade the internet connection, speed, overall system performance. Also provide the uninstall features and hide the process, files and other objects to complicate its removal such as possible. Then examples of the backdoors: back or fee. Back or PC is a enable user to control the computer running Microsoft Windows from remote location. Bifrost infect the Windows 95 through Vista. SAP backdoors and on PCs. Bizploit. These are the examples of backdoor trojans. Then how to protection against the viruses, worms, trojan horse and malwares. Stay away from the suspected website and links. So how do your system will be protected from the trojan harms and worms? First one is stay away from the suspected website and web links. Avoid the downloading free pirated softwares often get infected by the trojan, worms, viruses and other things. Then surf on web. Avoid the connecting with downloading any information from the peer-to-peer network, which most dangerous to network to spread the trojan. This is the second. Install antivirus and trojan remover software. Nowadays, antivirus software have built-in features for protecting the system not only from the viruses, worms, but also malware such as trojan horse. So must be installed in your network or laptop or desktop or your mobile devices. Get good antivirus. So free antivirus, one of the comes bundled with a Windows program when you use. So it is inefficient safeguarding your system. Always install a good antivirus. avoid the free antivirus must be purchased from the trust websites. Known that the malicious program look likes. If your computer appears to have become slow or there is some program look suspicious, there is a good possibility that is affected worms, viruses and Trojan horse. So basic idea mostly will be observed and take immediate action. Be wary of email attachments. Never download an email attachments without scanning it first. No matter how genius email really looks, even it is from your best friend, scan it first. Then, if your best friend system has been infected, there is a good chance to malicious attachment has been sent to you and to any person in his/her email contact list. Then avoid the third party downloads. Do not go to the websites by clicking shorted URL. Type the website address in the address bar. Do not download software from publisher you are not sure. Be extra continuous while the filling in your credit card information in the website. Have hardware based firewall or deploy DNS. A firewall helps to protect your computer from different threats including malicious website traffic. Firewall can also guard against the viruses worms, but do not rely just firewall. Software based Windows firewall not strong enough. So you must be also use the DNS attacks installing the firewall domain name system. Avoid autorun. While inserting a pen drive on your computer, you must ensure that the autorun option is disabled. Check SSL before dealing with the e-commerce. It is quite necessary to check the authenticity with secure socket layer while dealing with a website like cyber culprits can sneak the information. It also possibility that website already has some Trojan or viruses. It is safe to deal with the online website that has implemented in SSL. Then regularly backup your data. Regular data backups helps to restore your data. It is sensitive to encrypt all your data. In case data is stolen or lost, there are a strong chance it being secure. So time to time you take a backup your data. So these are the some guidelines to protection against the viruses, worms and Trojan malwares. So now we define what is meant by worms. Worms is a malicious program that keeps making a copy itself on a local drive, network or shares. It spread from computer to computer, but unlike virus, it has capability to travel without the help of person. The only purpose of worm to keep the preparing clones of itself. It does not harm any data file on the computer system. It spread exploit the vulnerabilities in opening system. Then go to the top viruses and worms attack. So first one is the concept of virus we already defined. Then we go to the CHI. So what is meant by CHI? CHI as known as Chernobyl viruses triggers on April 26 each year, the anniversary of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, overrides the chip inside the PC, effectively erasing. Then Melissa virus. Melissa virus is written by David L. Smith. Homage in Florida stripper was like first successful email aware virus. Then Morris worm. Morris worm, fourth number. In 1998, Robert Morris, a university student, unleashed worms which infect 10% of the all computers connected to the internet. slowing down them to halt. Then love bug war, which is also known as the I love you virus, also known as the love of worms. Love letter extremely harmful. This type of worm is able to spread wildfire in 2000 because its ability to access the email addresses found in user Outlook Express. Then Anna Kournikova worm. The Anna Kournikova worm passed to picture in tennis player but was in fact virus written by John D. Witt. Then Blaster worm. Blaster worm launched in denial of service attack against the Microsoft website in 2003. Then Code Red. A mountain dew named worms exploit the buffer overflow security hole of Microsoft server, send self-replicate into other machines, surfing from the same vulnerabilities. So these are the some top viruses or worms attacks which is mostly popular in world. So in this lecture we are going to the concept of viruses, worms, their classification and difference between viruses and worms. So in this lecture we can stop here. Thank you.